It's your girl Queen Lisa. I'm here today with the reading for you all. Welcome, 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 all my new and returning subscribers. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right on in. I tried to go live on TikTok and my internet was cutting up on me, and so this is where I left off at. So I'm gonna finish this message over here. Um, so as I jump into this engine, I'm gonna recap real quickly. Um, there is a legion of entities that have been poisoning the tarot community lately with again the energy that they're spewing out as far as accepting people back from the past, accepting things you're not supposed to be accepting, returning back to low vibrational things, how to function in low vibrational energy, and so forth and so forth. But again, the chosen ones see through it and are tired of it. I can tell by the comments that are being left and how the readers are responding to the comments. They're frustrated because they're being seen through. People can see through the falsification of information. People can see through the projection. People can see through the trauma that these entities are spewing into the tarot community. And what I mean by that is you can tell that you are listening to one of those type of readers when your energy becomes disturbed, irritated, your emotions are kind of erratic while listening to the reading. You're just not in a comfort zone. You're not comfortable listening to the reading. It's clashing with your own personal energy, and throughout the reading, you're questioning yourself as to why you're still listening to it. Why are they even saying this? It's like the community is seeing the truth that these readers are not telling. And it's getting frustrating. It's getting boring because again, this is supposed to be a spiritual avenue for people to take for, you know, proper guidance, not continue to be misled and misfed as if they were still in a cult or a religion or anything of that sort. This is supposed to be a freedom range, well, not range, but a freedom realm where lost souls who are trying to find themselves again can find the avenue that will help guide them back to their original self. They are, projecting negative energy, trauma bonding with certain entities and thinking that they have a collective or a soul tribe when they just have a clan of imps, a clan of karmics that are gassing them up to believe that the information that they're spewing is to be true, that the information that they are spewing or how they're quote unquote indirectly telling on themselves, telling their business and covering it in the words of saying this is a message from the Most High, aka they soul, they spirit, their energy is snitching on them. They can't tap into the divine's energy anymore. They can't siphon messages from other readers who are actually reading straight from the Most High. They can't do that shit anymore. So they're stuck in their own energy. So that's the only energy that they can project. That's the only energy they can read upon is their own energy, and it's coming off very stale, very nasty, very much so not demure. You feel what I'm saying? It has you in a sense of um feeling like you're lost again. You feel what I'm saying? And feeling like you have to find another avenue to embark upon to help with your spiritual journey, which, like I said, is giving off misleading and misfeeding and projection energy onto the collective, and that is spewing poison, the very poison we're trying to cleanse ourselves of. This is, I feel like at this point, it's a lot of fake practitioners and a lot of divination abuse going on. Spiritual warfare is being raged on the community through quote unquote trusted, entertaining more so than trusted readers that are spewing their own negative energy to a low vibrational collective. They're drawing in the wrong people. They're drawing in the enemy. You feel what I'm saying? They're bringing the enemy into the camp and they're putting enemies in the position to where they can they'll be guided to other readers, the real ones. You feel what I'm saying? And they're obtaining information they shouldn't be obtaining because they should not be over here should not be exploring, should not access should not be granted unto them. But again, they're welcoming them in. We welcome cross watchers in the car. For what? What the fuck do you need that shit in there for? But yet, and still, you talking about you speaking to the Most High. If the Most High got them here, they would be here. You wouldn't have to call them by their name. They would just be in the community. But to specify that you welcome those type of energies into your reading space as you're reading is weird to me. Because again, I don't want to pick up on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? We exposing them motherfuckers, not welcome them in and then welcome them to the cookouts and the barbecues and secret meetings and all type of shit like that. We ain't welcoming that shit up in there. Because the help that they need, we cannot provide because, again, they made a deal with the other person. They chose their master. So they got to make deals and make right and try to gain their soul back through from the person or, excuse me, let me revert that, from the entities that they conjured up to get this quote-unquote power, to get these quote-unquote gifts, to get these quote-unquote abilities to manipulate and siphon energy from the divine. And misuse and abuse divinity and spirituality. Make a mockery of this. This is not none of that. This shit is not for entertainment purposes. This ain't entertaining. This is real live reporting from the Most High. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it should not be able to be tainted by these readers. But again, they're being wiped out. That's the reason why I'm here to tell you this message. See, they mad. They don't want me to speak, but I'm gonna speak. But see, what it is we're seeing through their bullshit, and this is what's happening. They're being called out by the Intergalactical Federation. They're being called out. The time is up. Shame is being brought to the forefront. Punishment is being brought to the forefront. Karma is being brought to the forefront. You feel what I'm saying? And these quote-unquote cult leaders, I'm just going to pull these right here for now until I finish my recap, and then I'll put it back. But yeah, these quote-unquote cult leaders that are leading these people to their own fucking demise by condoning this shit, starting this shit up, their asses is going down. They're getting wiped out. God is starting from their head on down. You feel what I'm saying? This shit will not be revived. You feel what I'm saying? This is over. This shit is over with. The sirens are rising. The happiness is returning into the atmosphere. You feel what I'm saying? Unconditional love is returning into the atmosphere. Excitement, laughter into the atmosphere. No more of that suffering and sorrow and constant chaos energy that they create for everyone to live in, because that's their comfort zone. That's what the energy in which they thrive in. So they keep projecting that shit until it overtakes the entire world. But the world is waking up. They're trying to stop the shift. They're trying to stop the shift because, again, it's going to lead to their extinction. They don't want to be wiped out. So that's why they're coming out fighting. You know what I'm saying? Doing their big one. Because they're trying to stop their end. They're trying to prevent their own demise. They're trying to stop their extinction. It's not going to happen. Because see what it was, the same way they're trying to stop their extinction, they tried to keep us from awakening. They wanted to keep us in sleep. They wanted to keep us slumbered. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want us to rise to the occasion. They want to remain in control and play good guy, bad guy, and keep us in constant confusion, not knowing which way to go. Because either way, if you listen to them in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion, you're always going to end up at a dead the fuck ass end. Because at the end of the day, they're predators. They do this shit for survival. They thrive on tyrannical behavior. That's why they pushing this YN shit and this and this and this and this and that. That's why the government is having a fit with this quarter zip shit. With the young children wearing quarter zips and slacks and ties and button up shirts. They are throwing up their life, their heads spinning and flying off their shoulders. Because we are being revitalized, revived, blooming like the beautiful flowers of life that we are. They're mad because we seen what they was doing and they done got caught. We've been planning for a long time, and now that God is popping us out layer by layer, step by step, stage by stage. These motherfuckers is panicking. They panicking. That's why you can see them in diapers and shit, because they're constantly pissing and shitting themselves from the reality that they have to face of they cause their own damn demise. Yeah, because solitude, independence, and peace will be restored. It will return to our people. We will return to our natural state. whether they want it or not. It ain't shit they can do about it, and that's what they mad about. See, they tried to turn divine love into, they tried to make a mockery of divine love. They tried to say it was not the most powerful energy in the universe, but that tantric sex, that lust, that sex demon energy was stronger. It could overpower it. And it did for a while because, again, the devil had his reign. He had his time to where this whole culture and this damn trauma bonding trend shit took everybody over. And had everybody caught up, intertwined in that shit to the point where motherfuckers couldn't tell whether it was coming and going. They were so enchanted into this energy. But again, we're returning back to our natural state because, again, if you understand what we have evolved from, we were people of the water. And then we evolved into land, human beings. And because of the atmosphere change and the density in our bodies changed and so forth and so forth, they were able to obstruct us in many different ways that they could not have if we remained and evolved in our natural habitat, which is the water. That's why the water is the least explored thing on this planet, because, again, these entities cannot go where they are not welcome. They cannot go where they are not from. They soul won't allow them to access these places because their vibration in their soul does not match the vibration in the soul stamp that is required to enter into these spiritual places, these spiritual realms, these spiritual dimensions. No matter how many times they kidnap us, they try to insert us into them, use our organs and all type of stupid shit. It'll never work. Because it's not about what you put in you or on you. It's about what your soul is made of. And they're not created from the same thing, because some of them are pretty soulless beings. They don't have a soul. They have a spirit. That's why the spirit changes, because different spirits are able to embody these soulless beings that are out here spewing this poison into our atmosphere. But again, they're getting the signs and synchronicities that their time is up and that they are being eradicated. They are being infiltrated. They are being taken down. They are being destroyed by the way that they're reacting to the people calling them out. People rejecting their energy. Rejecting their energy, rejecting their messages, rejecting them, period, not buying their divination tools and things of that nature, because, again, the vibrations are rising and souls are recognizing what's real and what is fake. The fake and the pretenders are being exposed, and they are blaming it on all the wrong people. They need to be blaming it on themselves, because they were warned and they were made aware of the demise that will come behind their actions, and they chose to continue to act. They steady wanted to act. But then when those reactions began to happen to their actions, now they want some sympathy and some empathy and some compassion for their stupid mistakes, their dumb behavior, their dumb choices, the stupid shit that they inflicted upon people directly and indirectly, the energy manipulation, the constant trying to destiny swap, and the constant mind games and the constant spell casting. They were warned about each and every fucking false move and wrong move that they made against the chosen. And they still continued to move in accordance. They still chose to do what they was doing. So the mercy and grace in which they're begging and pleading for now will fall upon deaf ears, because God will not hear them. God will not respond unto them. I'm sorry, y'all. Read the comments, trying to get caught up on what y'all was saying there. But again, not only are the signs and synchronicities being revealed to these people in the spiritual realm, but it is being revealed in in the physical realm as well. Signs are being seen with their own naked fucking eyes, and that's what's making them shit and piss themselves every fucking day uncontrollably, because God is showing them every step of the way that He's right there on their ass. On their ass for trying to sacrifice one of God's strongest people. You feel what I'm saying? trying to put you on the table, on the altar for sacrifice. Not knowing they were trying to sacrifice a warrior. You are an ascended master having a fleshly, a human experience. They just didn't know. They did not know. They did not know who they was fucking with when these stupid, idiotic ass people tried to wage war against you. Now they looking dumb as hell. Looking dumb as hell. Yeah. They mad because you manifesting everything you put your mind to, and you got your people, your team, spiritual and intergalactical, waiting to fire off on their ass because they thought this was a trick and a joke. They thought it was cute to come in here and try to poison the spiritual community with that fucking who blah 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 shit. Don't nobody want to hear that stupid ass shit. It sound dumb coming out your motherfucking mouth saying that shit, boy. I don't understand these people. It's like they feel like because the powers that be have the power to negatively or positively or influence people in any every kind of way, they have the tools to do so. You feel what I'm saying? And the shit that they think they have to do the same thing, they don't. Yeah, stubborn, aggressive person. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Yeah, these asshole motherfuckers is mad because they ass is motherfucking grass, and it ain't nothing that they can do about it. They can't stop their motherfucking demise. They gonna have to take that shit to the chin whether they want to or not. And they want to blame it on the chosen. Oh, you doing unto me as I did unto them. You're not following the way of the Most High. Baby, not knowing that they was battling the Most High the whole time, and the ass whooping is coming straight from the Most High. See, vengeance is mine, thus said the Lord. So again, they don't even recognize their own magic coming back onto them because they so caught up in throwing the rock and hiding their hand, playing the fucking victim any and every time they get caught out on their fucking bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Woe is me. Ain't no woe is me. Stop doing that shit. Stop manipulating people. Stop playing with people. Stop playing in people's energy. Stop trying to destiny swap. Just be your fucking self. Leave people alone. Stop trying to indirectly involve people in bullshit. See, yeah, be aware of great pride. These are prideful people that are sitting here priding themselves on how they are stealing from others and siphoning energy. They're making a joke out of this shit. They're mocking this shit. Like, oh yeah, this is something to do. You know what I'm saying? We in here. We fucking around with these people. We gonna fuck with them. Not even doing background checks on the people who they fucking with or nothing. Don't know who the people associated with. Nothing. Just outside shooting random shots at motherfuckers and don't like when them shits is returned. Yeah, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Yeah, this is somebody who knows you personally or has tapped into your energy and think they know you personally because of the energy that they picked up. See, yeah, somebody was giving information about a chosen one that they had no business receiving. They had no business obtaining. They had no business getting any knowledge of. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you welcome in the wrong type of energies, certain exposures happen because motherfuckers just willy-nilly just telling everybody motherfucking business. Stop talking so much. Keep shit a secret. Shut your mouth. Yeah, now they want to say, oh, it's all a misunderstanding because they done got called out. They done got called out, and not only did they expose themselves, but they exposed the motherfucker who was so prideful and saying, oh, ain't shit gonna happen to me. I'm the big bad wolf. I can do it. I can say it. I can tell it. Can't nobody whoop me and got their ass beat out the frame because they want to run their fucking mouth and tell other folks business. Now all of a sudden it's a misunderstanding. Bitch. Say it down before your mama, bitch. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You should have thought about that before you decided to entertain this prideful ass peacock over here. Who you should have known the shit was something behind that shit. Motherfucker was too eager to tell you. It was like the person, this divination abuser, this person who told your business was too excited to tell your business, and that was the key thing that they missed, that they didn't pay attention to, that something went right. Maybe I shouldn't be listening to this person. Maybe I shouldn't be obtaining information from this person because, again, this definition abuser knew you. You feel what I'm saying? When they tapped into your energy, they liked what they saw, and they was jealous and envious themselves. So they took it upon themselves. I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm just as jealous and envious as you. Shit, come on, let's do it. Look at here. Yeah, I thought they was high and mighty. Thought they could take your position. Look, it's gonna be a long time coming before they get there. I tell you that they'll get tired before you will, cause you'll be there, sitting there watching them struggle all the way and never fucking make it. They couldn't touch your ass with a motherfucking mile long stick. Fuck a damn yardstick. Yeah, financial pinch is what this person is in. Plenty of material things is what this person is had, and what they thought they were gonna do to, because this came in reverse. They thought that they was gonna have this golden egg. That's what they thought they was gonna have by joining in with this motherfucker. Like, yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna take this, we gonna take that. We got the golden egg, we got it. Fuck they motherfucker self up trying to fuck with you. But let them tell it you did it. But why would you do something like that? That's a, people don't be asking enough questions for me. And I'm like, okay, you want to sit up in here and say so and so did so and so, so and so, so and so. But why did this shit even fucking start? Let's start there. Where did this shit even come from? Where did this issue even start? Oh, that's the fucking whole point of the matter that they want to leave out and don't want to motherfucker talk about is how they started this shit. All they want to talk about is the end result, the karma, the reaction they got to their motherfucking actions. That's what they want to talk about, because the reaction wasn't what they was looking for, wasn't what they expected, wasn't what they was banking on. Yeah, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. See, these goddamn sharks, these baby sharks thought they was gonna attack you, bitch. Return unto sender. They so busy throwing magic at you with your protected ass that they left their own self unprotected from the possible backlash that could come of this shit. They didn't prepare for the worst. They only prepared for the best. And ended up getting the motherfucking worst. And what made it even worse was, again, they were unprepared. Unprepared for the unforeseen karma that they had coming back their motherfucking way as soon as they sent that motherfucking spell off your way. As soon as they sent that shit off, it was already returning back to their ass. Yeah. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Nope. I'm telling you, no. They did this shit in June. They made some type of offering in June. Yeah, they was in a financial situation and they did this shit in June. Like, I need this ASAP, bro. Some of y'all, I'm hearing some of y'all got a new job around that time. A powerful protection from protection from a powerful friend. So you got friends on the other side that protected you from this person. They help expose this person unto you, whoever is doing this to you. Whether it be the readers that I'm speaking of, it could be friends, family, witches, and warlocks in your own fucking family. And some of y'all was born into covens of witches and warlocks. You know what I'm saying? That shit is passed down from generation to generation. And you just happen to be the one to refuse that shit. You didn't want to take on that shit. You didn't want to be a part of that shit. And motherfuckers started attacking you because they felt like you was going to bring them down. And they knew you was going to bring them down. They knew you were going to be the demise of their fucking cult or coven that they had. That's why they tried to stop you before you could stop them. But this shit is over with in December. This shit is over with in December. December is going to be a hell of a month for these motherfuckers here. That's when the roof gonna be on fire. And that motherfucker gonna burn. The fire department ain't finna even respond to this shit. Yeah, frying pan. Trouble, accusations. See, that's what they trying to stop. That's what they trying to stop. But they can't stop that shit. It's on the way. Yeah, it's on the way. Carry. Opportunity or windfall. Negative. This motherfucker karma they trying to avoid from fucking with you. And still trying to manipulate the shit and turn it in their favor, it's not going to work. It's like, I hear you guys say, give it up already. Just give it up. Give it up already. We tired of going through this shit. They tired of playing this game with these people. Yeah, that shit accept valid criticism and be accept the fact that they motherfucking wrong and be gone. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. I'm telling you. You are highly favored and protected from all this shit from the jump. When they first initiated this shit and first began throwing and casting spell work towards you. See, there's no love to be had from this shit. They thought they were gonna get the money, the love, the honor, the glory, the favor from God for taking you out and trying to replace you. And it's like they standing in God's face like a little kid, like, see, God, I'm better. See, I told you, I was better than who you chose. See, it's okay. We all make mistakes. You know, we choose the wrong people sometimes, but it's like they're trying to tell God that, hey, look, I'm smarter than you. I told you I was better than your chosen one. I told y'all. And God is just looking at them like, bitch, they about to make God cut. These people pissing the Lord off so much. Lord, oh, God got some choice words for these people here. Hammock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally, is what y'all need after all this shit. Hell, I don't blame you. I would need something to fill my motherfucking space, my head, my soul, my everything from going through all this tumultuous ass bullshit. Yeah, to regain your happiness, to become one within yourself. Yeah, and restock your nest, clean up your nest, move to another one, make a new one. You feel what I'm saying? After they did all this shit and destroyed it over here, you gonna find you a new home, a new place, and you just gonna make it work. Because you'll be emotionally secure, because you'll be emotionally stable. You'll be able to stabilize your feelings, your emotions, your everything. Yeah, loving family is important to you. See, it's not when it starts with one, but it trickles down throughout the rest of the generation and the household. So once one person get it together, and I'm pretty sure you're the monarchy of the new bloodline that you're finna give birth to. Yeah, it starts with the head, never the tail, and it trickles down to the tail. Yeah, bird perch, waiting for news, package, letter. See, these motherfuckers trying to wait and see what they can find out towards spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. See, they trying to see what you figuring out, what you know, so they can figure out what to go study to figure out how to block that shit. They want to know what you're doing so they can figure out how to block your shit. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. I never thought it would be to this point that everybody was, oh, I'm praying that we all get this energy out of the spiritual streets, and once we get the spiritual streets cleaned up in the streets, people start coming out cleaning up shit. The real dirt starts showing, which is the stains that are left behind from the surface level dirt. Here go the stains that's left behind, and the stains is leading back, trailing back to some even bigger fucking piles of shit and piles of destruction and shit like that. Motherfuckers is following the trails. And they don't like that. They thought nobody would never come outside and clean up the streets and do all this and do all that. And they are. And so, as they're being investigated, as they're being studied, people are picking up on that shit. And people are able to decipher who they are, the real from the fake. And they mad that they can't see the collective anymore, for the most part. I mean, hell, it's still some they ain't woke up yet, but for the most part, yeah. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Temporary situation. Who the fuck is this? Who is this? Good advice from a wise person about your career. Okay, you can get some good advice from a wise person about your career. Alright. What about this temporary situation, Holy Spirit? We got, she got an announcement. She got something she want to say. What is it? Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Oh, she's trying to come to you about something, and she wants you to fear her. What she's saying to you, like she's trying to blackmail you into cowering in her presence. She wants you to fear her for some reason. Give me more, Holy Spirit. What the fuck? You're a fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so there is an attack on you by a gay couple. January is significant. January is when they started the bullshit. Or January may be possibly when their bullshit began to backfire on them. Give me more, Holy Spirit. I was hearing that too in the spiritual street, that a lot of attacks that are being waged upon the collective are coming from the alphabet people. So what the fuck? Why are they so spicy all of a sudden? Why are they attacking the collective? What the fuck? What is going on? Because we clearly see it right here. I mean, what's going on? Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. All that, like I said, all that magic is backfiring on their ass, and they want to blame y'all because again, they hated y'all because of what you had in you and what your relation that you had with the Most High that they didn't and they can't because of the lifestyle that they chose, and so because they know they can only approach God in certain ways, and they won't have access to God because they are choosing an unholy uh, way of living. That God is only going to let them get but so far. But because you have free range with God, open and direct connection, line of communication with the Most High, they're upset about it. They were like, well, just because I choose to live like this, why I can't have same access? Because God said that's not the way He created us to live. So if God said no, then it's a no. It ain't. You can't remake God mind up for Him and tell Him He needs to make an exception for X, Y, and Z because of X, Y, and Z. He said no, and that's what the fuck He meant. I don't see no substitute scriptures to fit the bill for that way of life. I don't see it. I ain't seen it. If it is, drop it down below in the chat or the comments so I can see and go read the Bible verse because I ain't seen it. So they want to be mad. They want to be envious. They want to hate. They want to try to ruin your life and fuck you up because you living your life right and they not. And you got access to God in a way that they don't. And so they want to be jealous and envious because God won't give them the same access as you without putting in the work and living right. That sounds like a damn problem. That sounds like some stupid dumb shit to me. Yeah, chain of events will affect your life. See, they're trying to prevent the wrath of God from being rained down on their ass because they challenging God in ways in which God is not going to move. God said what He said and He meant it, and so it is. So because they can't move God to put them in God's favor, put them in God's favor, and accept the way that they live in, and then get mad when others don't accept it, and after they don't understand why. It's just why, because it's a no. It was a no from the beginning of time that it shouldn't have been in a way of life. Period. You shouldn't be doing that shit. It was because of a Decepticon that escaped from hell, that got into somebody and convinced them, tempted them to do some shit. It's been a trend ever since. Motherfucker didn't want to let it go because it was different, something new. Everything that you are introduced to ain't worth exploring. Curiosity killed the cat, and that's what happened here. And they're mad because God won't reverence it. God won't accept it. God won't acknowledge it. God ain't gonna bless no motherfucking mess. Period. Yeah, see, they did this shit in November, see, because they know December is right around the corner. So they try to do everything that they can in their power to undo all that they have done, or at least try to buy more time for protection, buy more time to, what I'm saying, get a backup plan or a safety net put in place for the karma that they know is now coming their way for fucking with you, for doing whatever it is that they did to you. They living in a temporary situation, could be living in a car, a shelter, a hotel, couch surfing and shit like that. And that's the announcement. That's what you finna find out. That these motherfuckers sleeping outside. These motherfuckers homeless. Homeless because of the dealings that they did behind your back. Yeah. And did it with great passion. Trying to throw rocks and hide their hand, acting like, oh, it was an honest mistake. I didn't mean it. What the fuck ever. Yeah. Keep your life in balance. That's what you do. You worry about you and you mind your own business and you let God take care of this mess over here. You ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the Lord's work right there. Let God do His work. Let God do His work. Yeah, but this nosy motherfucker that's trying to get close to you, or that is close to you, is going back and reporting your business. And I know y'all get sick and tired of being betrayed like that. Hell, I do too. Every time I think I'm getting close with somebody and you come to find out they secretly know your people behind your motherfucking back and you friends with the spies and motherfucking disguise right in your motherfucking face, motherfucker going back and reporting every little motherfucking thing you do back to your family, and you just get sick and tired of it. You like, damn, when I'm gonna have my own fucking friends that's gonna really be my friends and be true to me and be real to me and not fucking expose me and tell my business to people who I don't fuck with. So you know what I'm saying? I just be sick and tired of it. I'm sorry, I just seen somebody ask a stupid ass question. You ask a stupid question, you make a stupid motherfucking remark, your ass is getting blocked. So you keep coming in here thinking that me and the moderator gonna be keep interrupting and stopping the message to get y'all ass up out of here. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna start deleting y'all motherfucking ass. That's it. I'm not gonna just delete the comment. I'm gonna block your ass. You ain't gonna be able to find my channel no more. So keep right on interrupting and keep right on intervening. Keep right on bringing your ass in here with that nonsense, and I'm gonna show you something. But yeah, see, they wanted to hide you from. See, the reason why they snitching on you, reason why they got a motherfucking bird's eye view on your motherfucking ass, is because they're trying to hide who you really are from the world. They don't want people to see you for who you really are, because with you standing in your true divine light, your true divine energy, it's going to expose them for the dark deep the dark entities that they are, the deep dark doo-doo that they're in with the man downstairs, because of the deals they decided to make to manipulate the energy in someone else's life, to excuse me, what you call it, to swap destinies with someone. Yeah, that's all of the bad things that they did unto you will be exposed to the light. It will be exposed to everyone around them. Everyone who thought they knew them would didn't know, hey, I really didn't know this person like I thought I knew them, because this shit has been exposed. Someone gonna be like, oh my pearls, I never in a million years would have thought that this person was doing this, but they are just that. Just like the very people who you didn't think was a part of certain associations are no different. And because this person is watching you, God is watching them too, and God is blessing you with a new job and a new career. But this person won't find out about it. See, this is the bridge right here that's gonna be burnt. You feel what I'm saying? This is the bridge that they're not gonna be able to cross, because again, this is gonna come with the new balance that you're gonna have in your life, with removing all the dead weight off of the scales. Now you're able to truly balance the pros and cons that you have in your life without this demonic interference. And when you balance those scales out by going within, so you never have to go without, new things will begin to happen. Blessings and miracles will begin to happen into your life. You will see your life flourish. You will see it bloom like a flower. You feel what I'm saying? But you had to remove the dead weight, which is these motherfuckers here. This motherfucker that's sitting here watching you, that you feel, but you don't know because you ain't got no hard evidence to prove. This time it's best that you use your discernment and listen to your gut and get this motherfucker away from around you, because this person is playing in your face. This person is playing in your energy. This person is reporting your information back to people who you do not want knowing what the fuck you have going on. You don't want to keep giving them ammo to shoot shots at your ass in certain ways. But they give it to them indirectly, coming and stealing it from you and giving it to them indirectly. But all that shit is returning to sender. All them daggers that they sent to be put in your back is being put in theirs. All those shackles and chains they try to place on you are being placed on them. And the shit is starting now with the first fucking frost coming in December. That ass is grass. This shit is coming in with the first frost. Yeah. Look, the bag. I'm telling you, you get into the motherfucking bag, bro. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. I'm trying to tell you, you getting ready to get promoted. Yeah. And you're going to be so shocked and appalled about it, because you're going to be like, damn, I just started here and this person is. And it's just because of your work ethic. They see you. They see what you're doing. You're being recognized when you think, you know, you think you're not, because you're not being told directly. It's not being brought to your attention directly. Motherfuckers is watching you. They see you and they like what they see. And they finna give you your motherfucking flowers. You hear me? A sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, good news. Keep your ear out for the good news. But see, this is what these people are trying to do too. It's like they trying to keep your ear out on what the fuck you got going on. And they trying to do it physically and spiritually. Meddle in your business. But they all getting blocked. They all getting blocked. Yeah, kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. See, that's what's happening. That's why they trying to fucking one up you, so that they can beat you to your blessing. Because again, they're finna be struggling, because the last blessing they quote unquote call themselves beating you out of, or beating you to, is running out. They need another blessing, so they're trying to get to yours before you can. and steal it from you. And they're gonna be exposed in the process this time. In the process of them trying to block your blessings, steal your blessings, steal what's meant for you, they're gonna be exposed. Yep, they're finna be exposed. Target. A goal oriented person. These motherfuckers are just shooting blanks at this point. Just randomly shooting shots at this motherfucker. This motherfucker and helping shit stick. That's exactly what they're doing. Not unsuccessful plan. See, this shit is slowly but surely backfiring. It ain't fully backfired yet because again, God still got shit in motion. This is all moving on divine timing. So it ain't quite fully backfired to their ass yet, but it's on the way. They in the process of getting booted out this motherfucking situation that they trying to intervene in. Yeah, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. See, I just feel like they're congregating even harder at this point in time to take your ass out. This is what this is about. They're trying to increase their efforts by doing seances together. That's what I'm hearing, seances. They're doing group rituals on your ass because individual rituals aren't working anymore. And so they've got to do whatever they got to do to stay empowered. And with that, it, it's taking more than one to get the job done. They're doing this shit in a group. And reconciliation is not going to happen. They will not reconcile with you with none of this shit they got going on. Weeping Willow, family sorrow. See, they trying to take you out, trying to one up you, trying to outdo you, beat you to your blessings, or beat you out your blessings because they're trying to eliminate the family sorrow that they're going to bring upon their family that are going to be indirectly or directly affected by their actions. See, like it says in the good book, everything you do won't come back on you, but it could possibly come back on your family, it can come back on your children, it can come back on those you love the most. And that's what they foresee happening. And that's why they're trying to beat you to the next blessing because they're trying to avoid innocent people getting hurt behind their actions because they didn't think before they acted. This shit right here. Oh, Lord. Clouds, temporary problems. These are not temporary problems. These are permanent problems. These are permanent fucking problems, bro. You're an older woman. There's a relationship with the older woman. Your mother, I'm getting mother, auntie, older feminine in your family. You cut that ass off. You cut that ass off. And that's where all this began to go from sugar to shit. Yeah. Don't be tempted to lower your standards because they're trying to get you to act the fuck out. Once you find out these people is spying on you, how they're spying on you, they're trying to provoke you. They're trying to poke the bear. Don't let them. Don't let these people trick you into getting in trouble and blowing your fucking chances of beating them this time because you let your emotions get the best of you. Take care. Enemies are working against you. See? I'm telling you, they're trying to provoke your ass. They're trying to get you to go to jail. They're trying to get you to do something stupid. They're trying to get you in a position to where they can make true the lies that they spoke about you. Now, major challenges to overcome. This is what they're trying to avoid by provoking you. They want you to do the hard work for them. They want you to make their lie a truth by giving them the reaction that they've been digging for, provoking for. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Great worry over nothing. This is nothing to worry about because you know you better than they think they know you. And you see what they're doing. You already moved out the way. It's like walking down a busy fucking sidewalk and you see a group of people coming and you just make your way onto the other side of the street or the sidewalk before they come through. So you won't brush past them, they won't brush past you. That's what you did, girl. You moved all the way out the fucking way. Yeah, in April. Happiness. Yeah, this gotta be around the time when somebody just got a new job or switched careers or something. And when they found out how much you was making at this new job, that's when the attacks got serious. That's when the attacks became more potent. Because they were like, oh, we can't let he or she make that kind of money. Oh, we can't let them do that. Oh, no, we can't let them get up there and make that kind of money an hour. Oh, Lord, we ain't got that kind of money to throw that kind of magic to be able to block those type of finances. We only got low budget money. As long as we keep this person making under this amount of money, as long as we keep this person in this particular tax bracket, we can afford the magic to keep them blocked. But if we allow them to jump tax brackets and make this type of money and jump up, our magic would be no match. Our money would not make a difference in the magic. It won't be strong enough. I'm telling you, they need to stop that shit real fast and quick and in a hurry. Mice, discord among friends and family. Yeah, yeah. That's why everybody want to fight your ass. Yeah, because you want everybody motherfucking mind. You still in the show. You still in the light. You still in the cloud. You still in the thunder. All eyes is on you, and that's their motherfucking fault. Cause they wasn't. They needed to be aware of the greed that was consuming their ass, and they wasn't. They let it consume them, and now they is fucked up. Yeah, great. Time to go out and have fun. That's exactly what you finna fucking do. Be like, fucking, what's his name? You know about great. Okay, cause please, bitch, please. They need to go sit down and have several seats. Now they want to come and start throwing cards on the floor and shit. Look, cracked up, dissatisfied with life. Butterfly, a change for the better is not happening in the reverse. Well, family wishes come true. Yeah, for you, for your bloodline, the new bloodline that you're creating. But for them, they're mad because this is your outcome. This is what they're trying to block you from. This is what they're trying to get in the way of your wishing well. They're trying to dry your shit up. Girl. These people gonna sit the fuck down right now today. I'm gonna get upset because this don't make no sense. Again, this is all, they're all tied together with these corrupt cults because again, they try to get you in different avenues. They figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you hang out, what you don't hang out. They try to figure you out better than you and try to do things that they feel like they're gonna try to figure out your schedule, and at certain points and things in your schedule, they're gonna plant certain seeds and plant certain imps and plant certain minions here and there to create distractions and blocks and this and that and this and that. It's all a game. It's all a setup down to the type of people who you encounter, when you encounter them and shit like that. They're watching you. Some of these people have PIs on you that are telling them your every move so they'll know where to send the decoys at and make them accidentally or mysteriously run into your ass when they were sent. They were sent because they got somebody watching and stalking your ass. Right, they can't come over here. Yeah, they can't come over here and part of being a part of the land of milk and honey with us. No, they can't be over here. Mm-mm. Oh shit. See, they mad. Don't be throwing my cards all around the table. Keep it together. Look, Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. This woman, elder in your family. Cat, a two-faced friend. One way in your face and another way behind your back. Will, indecisive, allowing your life to crumble or to ramble aimlessly. That's what she's trying to prevent from happening by trying to take you out before she ends up taking her own self out with the backfiring of the magic that she threw towards you. Child. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, unicorn. That's what they're trying to stop you from doing, honey. That's why it came out crossing. That was this woman's whole fucking plan. That's what she wanted to stop. Gone. An exciting event. Yeah, she wanted to stop that shit. She didn't want none of this awakening, ascension, abundance, alignment, realignment of your chakra, blockages, removal, chains broken, all that. They did not want any of that to take place. They didn't want any of that to take place. But they failed at not at making sure that it wouldn't take place because it still happened. And now they want to be mad. They want to throw a fit. They want to be angry with you and say you got in our way of destroying you. Like, how the fuck can you be mad at somebody from stopping you from destroying them? Like, let's make sense of this shit now. What are we really talking about? See, even a friend that was halfway in, halfway out with this shit, was kind of with it, but not really with it, told them that, hey, you might want to stop fucking with that girl or that guy because I got a whiff for some shit that you ain't gonna like, and this person is going to defeat you. It's like, you know how the demon always get the message that God is arrived and he finna get his ass whooped, and that he don't listen to that one motherfucker that give him the warning and say, hey, you might want to leave now because God finna enter the chat, enter the room, and God finna clear this shit out. They didn't want to listen. Yeah, seek out information that will help you. See, they try to put him on. They try to give him advice. They try to tell him. They try to warn him like, hey, leave this person alone. Yeah, ask. They want to act like they portrayed to this person as if they were gonna stop. They're like, all right, bro, we're gonna take. We listen. We hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But they didn't. They didn't. That's why they still being swallowed up by the valley of death. They can't overcome this shit because they ain't never stopped doing this shit. They done 52 faked everybody out that believed in them that they would actually stop doing this shit. And it's coming back to bite them in the ass that they ain't stopped doing this shit. They steady was still doing it. They were just being more secretive about the shit. But they were still doing it all the motherfucking while. That's why nobody can't even save them. Not even they self. They can't even save their motherfucking self. Because they never stopped. They never stopped. They might have took a little break here and there just so that they can hide, get missing, get the heat off of them, let motherfuckers forget about them. And in the time the motherfuckers is forgetting about them, they back there cooking up some shit in the dark. But yeah, so you got great happiness coming your way right here. You will be, honor and respect will come to you. You're about to be crowned. You're about to be crowned royalty. Yeah, pale. Time to get out of a situation. See, they wanted to have you stuck. They didn't want you to leave them. Broom, new home, new attitude. See, they didn't want you to change. Because once you left, they knew this honor was going to be restored or be bestowed upon you. And again, it will expose them. It's going to put them in a situation to where they'll never be able to be seen from or paid attention to ever again by nobody. Yeah, lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. See, yeah. I'm telling you, these people are livid. They fighting amongst themselves. And then some people is crashing out so hard because they was living so hard off your energy that they cannot contain themselves. They cannot. That's why you see these motherfucking readers flipping out, spiritual practitioners doing ungodly shit, condoning ungodly shit, getting money by any means necessary when they know they haven't even obtained the proper credentials to even charge for these divination services in which they're charging for. And the list goes the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? They fighting for their lives. Because their demise is evident. Their demise is evident. They going up out of here. Yeah, fire. Strong emotion, passionate, love, or hate. These motherfuckers hate the fuck out of you. Yep, archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yeah, these motherfuckers hate you. They hate you because they got another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. You made them eat that shit, a face full of this shit. Like you just took their head and pow, slammed it into the ground. Face full of motherfucking dirt. Eat dirt, motherfucker. Eat dirt. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. That's why them motherfuckers was fighting for their life and fighting the way they fighting and continuing to do what the fuck they was doing because of all the fucking money that was involved in the shit. You thought motherfuckers just woke up and said because the sky is blue or whatever the fuck color it is today, I'm just gonna fuck with so and so. No, I keep telling people, robbers don't rob empty houses. Robbers don't rob empty houses, and they ain't gonna keep hitting the same motherfucking spot if it ain't no money. If there's no money involved and it ain't nothing that no good. That why a person gonna keep robbing an empty place? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, they're always doing that shit. Going to the graveyard, bringing back home demons and entities that be whooping the fuck out their ass. Beating the goddamn skin off their ass. They're waking up bruised up, beat up, all kind of shit. And now they want to sit up here and play the victim. Oh, something's attacking me. Yeah, the same shit you sent out the door came right back in the door. The same shit you went out the door to congregate up, followed your ass back home. Do unto others as you want done unto you. They did unto you one way, and it was done. And what was done unto them, it was done the same way. Yeah. Camel, persevere, and you will overcome problems. And that's exactly what you fucking did. You persevered over their ass just like they was null and void, like they was non-existent. You showed them what it felt like to be a non-important, a non-relevant factor. Yeah, you showed them what it was like. When they try to make a fool out of you, make you the butt of every joke, and clown you and play you and do all this, that, you showed them how it felt. You hit the Uno reverse on their motherfucking ass. And now they're like, damn, Charlie, why do you have to do me like that? No, ask yourself that. Yeah, see, things that are being revealed unto them is going to cause them their death. It's going to cause them their purity damn death. Let's be for real about that shit. Motherfuckers want to act like they doing something. You ain't doing nothing but taking. I tell people all the time, you ain't doing nothing but taking your own self out trying to take me out. So it's best if you want your life and you not ready to be cast for shot, leave me the fuck alone. Because everything you do unto me is going to be done back unto you. And if you don't want that shit done unto you, you better not do it to me. Okay? I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about anybody else's protection, but I know about mine. If you don't want that shit done unto you, you best not do it to me. Because when it come back, have mercy on your soul, because I'm telling you, that's what you're going to be crying out for. Yeah, be careful not to take risks. See, be careful not to allow these people back into your life. And no matter what circumstances, how they fucking present themselves, how they come back, and snake only do what? Shed their skin to become a bigger snake. These people will never change. They just want access to you again, but they want you to give them permission. They don't want to sneak and do it this time because they don't want that karma or that ass whooping again. So they want to trick you into giving them permission back into your life to continue to fuck with you. And if you allow the devil to tempt you and say yes, God gonna let them do just that. Fuck with you. Right. Right. We don't even know how to leave people to fuck alone. But see, the reason why all this shit start is because these people, again, are soulless beings. They don't have, they're free roamers. And when they see something good, they want to attach themselves to it and drain it until it's just in the same form that they were in when they first rolled up on that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? They always trying to run up somebody. They always trying to outdo somebody. They always trying to steal and take for somebody. Kill, steal, and destroy is their motherfucking motto. Because they don't got nothing within them. So they don't stand for nothing. So they falling for any and every motherfucking thing. Yeah, October, February, fly, a period of ill health and depression. Ooh. So this death that's upon these motherfucking people could be taking place anywhere between October and January. And January ain't but a skip away. October's already passed. We in November now, so the shit done already started. These people are under heavy depression. Nasty houses, not cleaning up. Just nasty. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Yeah, you are. You're following God's unchanging hand. You let God order your steps. You're following what God is telling you to do. You're answering your calling. You're not following this shit up. You're not doing nothing to partake in any of this shit. Whether it's being projected onto you directly, indirectly, whether you being indirectly or directly involved in bullshit, none of it is affecting you. It's like as soon as you see it and you call it out, it's done. Just that quick. All you gotta do is call it out. Speak it out of your mouth. Call out the spell word. Call out the demonic behavior. Call them by their names. Call them demons out. Address the demons directly and watch them flee. barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. That's why they did this shit, because they're lacking in every which way that you are fucking packing. But see, they did not prepare or count on you being covered and protected by anyone, because they weren't covering and protecting you, and they were supposed to be. They were put in positions to do just that, and they never did. And they thought God was gonna agree with them and let it slide, and God not send you no protection, and God just leave you outside, assed out like they did. They thought God was gonna treat you like they treated you. Negative, negative. You have always been protected. You was sent down here with plenty of guardian angels that rose with you and slept with you and protected you in every aspect of your life. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. These people finna be casket the fuck shot. Do you hear me? Broken ring, parting of the waves in either romance or business. See what I'm talking about? The chain has been broken. All love has been lost. The chain of bondage. The damn chain of black magic, distortion, and all the chains that attach to your ass will be broken in their death. You and this person is not going to be able to coincide on this earth together anymore. In order for you to be successful, this person must die. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be heinous. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I'm just giving it to you how it's been given unto me. That this will not break fully until this person passes away. Yeah, news or birth of a new business opportunity. I'm telling you, it came out right after. So it's confirmation. When this is a transfer of energy, it's a circle of life. Out with the old, in with the new. Horseshoe, good luck. I'm telling you, your luck is restored. Everything that they held hostage from you, they bonded up from you, they stole from you, will be restored unto you in a better form and fashion in which from when they took it from you. Yeah, wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. What I tell you? These motherfucking people that's lacking. This group of lackeys over here. These group of flunkies over here. Trying to attack a chosen one. Yeah, box. You will receive a gift. Yeah, a gift of abundance. The key to your new life. Quill. Get back to the basics. Exactly. You're going to be able to get back to your true original self, your true gifts. It's like you're going to feel your original energy returning unto you, and it's going to feel so good. Yep. You will be playing a different role. No, your hats will not be switching. See, that's what these motherfuckers want to switch destinies. Yep, younger man. This toxic younger man. Try to come in and steal your destiny. I'm telling you, they sending all kinds of imps, all kinds of flying fucking monkeys to come and take your ass out of here. Yeah. You're on the road to success. Like, these people better get a motherfucking life. Go get a hobby, go read a book, go do some crossword puzzles or something. Because fucking with you is not it. Yeah, teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. See, this motherfucker, how they gonna send the motherfucking homo thug and try to take out a divine empress? I'm through. I'm finna get out of here. Now motherfuckers got evidence on this damn homo thug. I'm through with it, y'all. I ain't gonna jump down that rabbit hole. Cause you see where it's fucking going. You see where it's going. We got room to get up in there. I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. I'm telling you, all week I've been at work and I just been feeling this shit. And I'm just like, Lord, what is going on here? And it's a bunch of debauchery. It is a fucking apocalypse out here of the fucking of the witches and the warlocks, the karmics and the karmic bloodlines. All are being extinct, are on the brink of extinction. All are being eradicated. All are being removed from the program. All are being taken the fuck out. removed from this planet, removed from the atmosphere, energy eradicated. That negative energy is being extracted and is being alchemized by the master alchemist into reusable new energy for the divine being. So, because energy can't be destroyed, it can only be redirected. You feel what I'm saying? So, they're redirecting and transmuting the energy to give out the frequency that it needs for it to be useful again. So all the negative energy and low vibration energy is just cleaned up and resubmitted out as good energy. You feel what I'm saying? Energy never dies. It's just reciprocated. It's cleaned up. It's not necessarily recycled, but it's revamped, re-evolved, yeah, evolved energy into something better. But damn if I'm finna get into this motherfucking homo thug over here, I tell you that, I ain't finna get into that shit. I ain't got the energy. I'm already borderline about to fall asleep sitting up here giving out this reading because I need to take a nap. Maybe if I take my nap, I'll be ready to come up here and see if it come back out. Hopefully it don't, because God knows I ain't trying to be stressed out. But nonetheless, y'all, I love y'all. I thank y'all so much for stopping by and spending time with your girl. And until next time, my darlings, peace.